Hello everyone. In this example, we are going to obtain the state model of this mechanical system. Now, in electrical system, we have taken the variables as capacitor, voltage, and inductor current. Now, in this particular example, the example is not complete. Actually, here the force is applied to the system. This system, a force F is applied to this system in this direction, and for that a displacement is going to occur. For that a displacement is going to occur. We are taking that displacement as x. Okay. So here in mechanical system, what we are going to take? We are going to take the position, that means the displacement and the velocity. The displacement and the velocity as state variables. So in mechanical system, this type of mechanical system, we will consider. Let us consider displacement x and velocity. If displacement is x, velocity will be x dot. X dot as state variables. Okay. Now, what we are going to do? We are going to write the dynamical equation or the differential equation for this particular system. We know this is actually in static equilibrium. This thing is fastened to a wall or something, and it will be the spring. It is the damper B, and this will be the spring constant. That picture, the image is not right, so it will be the damper B, damping constant B, and this is the spring constant. Now, if I want to write the dynamical equation of the system from D'Alembert's principle, we can write that M, the force will be nullified by inertia. Inertia force means M d2x dt square, and the damping force, that is B into dx by dt, and the spring force, that is K into x. This is actually this is the empirical representation of D'Alembert's principle. So it is applied for the system which is in static equilibrium. This all we know. So now what we have to do? We have to write this in form of state variable. So what is state equation? Sorry, it's in form of state equation. Now in form of state equation, if we want to write this in form of state equation, our state equation will be two things. One is displacement, another is velocity. So let us consider displacement, that is x, equal to the first state variable x1, and let us consider x dot, that means dx by dt, that means equal to dx1 by dt. This is, we have to consider, what we have to consider, that this is my dx, the first variable my x1, and the second is my x2. Okay, so dx by dt means dx1 by dt, that is equal to my x2. Okay, so these two things I am going to consider. Now what we have to write? We have to write expressions how Now we have to write this in form of state variable. Okay. So what we have considered? We have considered that the first, if I want to write, I have to write it in this form. If I have two state variables, so my expression for the state equation will be dx1 by dt and dx2 by dt. Right? This will be my x1 dot and x2 dot. This I have to express, and this will be my A matrix, and what will be my x will be x1 and x2. Then there will be my B matrix, and the input to the system is my force. So what I have to do, I have to prepare this matrix A and B from this equation. So how can I do that? What is my dx1? From here I find that my dx1 is actually x2. So this equation, from this equation I can write that dx1 by dt is my x2. Okay, so from here I can write this is my 0 and this is my x21. Is there anything associated with f? No, so it will be 0. Understand? So from this equation I am able to write the first row of my matrix. Next, what I have to write? I have to write the x2 dot. So how can I get the x2 dot? I can get the x2 dot from here probably. So if I substitute the variables in this expression, okay, so it will be f equal to, this is k x1. So this will be, I am writing it in this way, in the opposite way. Just I am arranging it differently. Kx1. So b, what will be my b? Derivative of x1 means x2. So I can write it as bx2. And then what will be this part? This will be x2 dot. I need x2 dot. So it will be m x2 dot. Right? So if I want to get the x2 dot will be f by m minus k by m x1 minus b by m x2. So if I write this equation here, what I am getting? It is f by m. That means this is associated with the force. So it will be 1 upon m here. Right? Next, what is associated with the first variable? It is minus k upon m. Right? And what is associated with the second variable? It is minus b upon m. So this is the state equation. This is my A matrix. This is my B matrix. Now suppose it may ask that write the output equation considering the position to be my output. Okay, displacement to be my output. So if it has been asked, if you want to write the, it is depend upon you. If you want to write the output equation, you can write what you want to get as output. Suppose you want to get it the position as output. That means your output y will be equal to x. So what is x? X is nothing but x1. So that means y is equal to your x1. So you can write y is equal to x1. This is your output equation. So if you want to write the output equation, it will be y equal to, this will be your C matrix. This will be x1 and x2. So what is your output equation? This is only x1. So it will be 1 and this will be 0. There is no relation with the input. So this will be your output equation. Now if you consider that the velocity will be my output, then naturally the expression will be different. It will be y is equal to x dot. X dot means x2, states variable x2. So then your output equation will come 0 here and 1 here, because you have taken x2 as the output. That means the velocity as output. So in this way, depending upon your consideration, the state model can vary. It will be designed as per your consideration. The matrix will be arranged as per your consideration. Hope you have understand how we will going to get the mechanical system. We will represent the mechanical system using state model. Thank you.